AI Superpowers, Shaping the Future. AI's Global Impact and Race by Kai-Fu Lee. Before we begin, a quick note. This is not a passive book summary. This is an actionable book summary for execution. It is designed for people who refuse to stay passive readers, people who want to think like builders, creators, and leaders. The top 1% of learners don't just read books. They extract frameworks, they extract principles, and then they execute. So as you listen, don't just absorb the ideas. Ask yourself, how will I apply this within the next 7 days? Because the real purpose of knowledge is not information, it is transformation. Now, let's begin. Imagine 2 workers. The first worker spends the day answering customer emails. The second worker spends the day designing the AI system that answers those emails automatically. 5 years from now, one of those workers will still be valuable. The other might be replaced. And the difference between them is not intelligence. It is awareness. We are entering an era where machines are learning faster than institutions can adapt. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant technology. It is already shaping hiring decisions, medical diagnoses, financial markets, logistics, and education. But here's the real question. The question is not, will AI change the world? It already has. The real question is this: who will become the value creators in the AI age? And who will remain replaceable labor? Here's the big idea. In the book AI Superpowers, AI pioneer Kai-Fu Lee explains that artificial intelligence is not just another technological innovation. It is a global power shift. According to Lee, the future of AI will largely be shaped by 2 forces: Silicon Valley in the United States and the rapidly advancing AI ecosystem in China. But the deeper message of the book is not about geography. It is about systems of innovation. AI thrives where 3 conditions exist: massive data, strong engineering talent, and systems that turn research into real-world applications. Artificial intelligence is not magic. It is pattern recognition trained on enormous amounts of data. And the organizations, nations, and individuals who understand this shift will build the next economic era. The ones who ignore it will struggle to keep up. The AI revolution is not just technological. It is economic, it is political, and most importantly, it is human. Quick reminder, if you're listening passively, pause. Ask yourself this question: am I preparing to compete in the AI age, or am I preparing to be replaced by it? Now, let's continue. Core Principle 1. The world runs on data. In the AI era, data is the new infrastructure of power. Artificial intelligence learns the same way humans do, through experience. But instead of years of life experience, AI learns from millions or billions of data points. The more data an AI system receives, the better it becomes at predicting patterns. This is why companies with massive data, like search engines, social media platforms, and e-commerce giants, dominate AI development. In the early days of AI research, progress was slow. Computers lacked both the computing power and the massive datasets needed for machine learning. But once the internet created enormous digital datasets, AI suddenly accelerated. Think about navigation apps. 20 years ago, traffic predictions were mostly guesswork. Today, navigation apps predict traffic with remarkable accuracy. Why? Because millions of drivers constantly generate real-time data. Every movement becomes training data for the algorithm. The system improves continuously. Within the next 7 days, ask yourself this question: what data exists in my field that machines could analyze better than humans? If you are an educator, student learning data. If you are an entrepreneur, customer behavior. If you are a marketer, engagement patterns. The people who understand data flows will design the systems of the future. Core Principle 2. The AI race is about speed and scale. In the AI era, the advantage goes to those who iterate faster and deploy at scale. Kai-Fu Lee explains that Silicon Valley built its strength through innovation and venture capital. But China developed a different advantage: speed. Chinese technology companies rapidly experiment, deploy, copy improvements, and scale solutions across massive markets. This creates extremely fast learning cycles. China's AI strategy is also supported by government policy and national investment. In 2017, China announced a national plan to become the global leader in AI by 2030. The strategy includes AI research funding, national innovation hubs, talent development programs. This alignment between government, companies, and researchers accelerates AI progress dramatically. Consider facial recognition. Chinese companies became global leaders in this technology, partly because they had access to enormous datasets and rapid deployment opportunities. When millions of users interact with AI systems daily, the algorithms improve extremely quickly. Scale accelerates intelligence. Ask yourself this question: where in my work can I experiment faster? Don't wait for perfect plans. Launch small experiments. Test ideas. Collect feedback. The future belongs to rapid learners, not slow planners. Core Principle 3. AI will redefine work. Artificial intelligence will automate routine work but increase the value of human creativity and empathy. Kai-Fu Lee describes the impact of AI as an economic tsunami. Many jobs based on predictable patterns will gradually disappear. Manufacturing has already experienced this transformation. Robots now assemble electronics with precision and consistency, but the next wave will affect service industries as well. Customer service, finance, retail, logistics, even legal and medical research. AI can analyze patterns faster than humans. But there are areas where machines still struggle. Human empathy, human creativity, human judgment in complex social environments. The future workforce will be divided into two categories: people who design intelligent systems and people who provide human value that machines cannot replicate. Consider healthcare. AI can analyze medical scans faster than doctors, but patients still need doctors who can communicate compassion, explain complex diagnoses, and guide emotional decisions. Technology replaces tasks, but humans remain essential for meaning. Within the next week, identify one skill you should develop that machines struggle with. Examples include creative problem solving, strategic thinking, teaching, leadership, communication, human-centered design. These are not just soft skills, they are future-proof skills. Core Principle 4. AI is also an ethical challenge. Technology without ethical responsibility can amplify existing problems. AI systems learn from historical data. If historical data contains bias, AI systems can reproduce that bias. This has already appeared in hiring algorithms and law enforcement systems. Another challenge is privacy. AI thrives on massive amounts of personal data, but how much data should individuals be required to share? And who controls that information? There is also the question of accountability. If an autonomous vehicle makes a mistake, who is responsible? The developer? The company? The algorithm? Kai-Fu Lee emphasizes that AI development must be guided by ethical frameworks and responsible leadership. Imagine a medical AI that recommends treatment options. If the data used to train the system is biased towards certain populations, the AI may produce unequal healthcare outcomes. Technology amplifies whatever values are embedded within it. Within the next 7 days, ask yourself this question: if I build or use AI systems in my work, what ethical principles should guide those decisions? Responsible innovators will shape the future. Irresponsible ones will damage trust. The framework: understanding the AI ecosystem. To understand the AI revolution, we need to understand something deeper. Artificial intelligence does not grow randomly. It grows inside an ecosystem. Kai-Fu Lee explains that the regions leading the AI race share 4 essential elements working together, and these elements follow a natural flow. Everything begins with data. Data is the raw material of artificial intelligence. Every search, every purchase, every photo, every interaction creates digital traces, and those traces become training material for machine learning systems. The more data an AI system receives, the better it becomes at recognizing patterns. But data alone is not enough. Data needs talent. This is where engineers, researchers, and data scientists come in. They design the algorithms. They build the models. They train machines to learn from the data. But even talent is not enough. Those systems require powerful infrastructure. Artificial intelligence requires enormous computing power. Cloud servers, graphics processors, large-scale computing systems capable of running millions of calculations per second. Without infrastructure, even the best algorithms remain theoretical. And finally, the fourth element, application. This is where AI becomes real. When algorithms move out of research labs and into everyday life, in navigation systems, healthcare diagnostics, customer service chatbots, financial forecasting, AI becomes powerful not when it is invented, but when it is applied to real problems. So the ecosystem flows like this. Data enables talent. Talent builds algorithms. Algorithms require infrastructure. Infrastructure allows real-world applications, and applications generate more data, which improves the system again. It becomes a cycle of continuous learning. And the same idea applies to individuals. If you want to thrive in the AI era, follow the same ecosystem in your own life. Start by learning how AI works. Develop technical awareness, even if you are not an engineer. Identify real problems where AI can create value. And most importantly, experiment. Because in the age of artificial intelligence, the people who experiment the most learn the fastest. Common misunderstandings of this book. Misunderstanding 1. AI will replace everyone. Not true. AI replaces tasks, not entire human beings. The real risk is for people who perform predictable tasks. Misunderstanding 2. Only engineers benefit from AI. Also incorrect. Every industry will be shaped by AI. Educators, entrepreneurs, healthcare professionals, writers, designers. Understanding AI is becoming a general literacy skill. Misunderstanding 3. The AI future is predetermined. It is not. The future of AI depends on decisions made by leaders, policymakers, and innovators today. Artificial intelligence is not just another technological tool. It is a force that will reshape economies, industries, and human identity. But the most important lesson from AI Superpowers is this: technology does not determine the future. Human decisions do. The people who ask better questions, build better systems, and design ethical frameworks will shape the AI era. So, here is your challenge. For the next 7 days, do not think like an employee. Think like a value creator in the AI age. Because the future will not belong to those who resist change. It will belong to those who learn fast enough to lead it. And here is the one sentence to remember. The AI revolution will not reward those who know the most. It will reward those who adapt the fastest. Before you go, remember this: reading books passively will not change your life. Execution will. This series exists for one reason: to transform powerful books into actionable systems you can apply immediately. So, if you want more summaries designed not for passive readers, but for builders, leaders, and lifelong learners, subscribe to this channel and continue the journey. Because the most dangerous thing in the age of AI is staying intellectually comfortable. So join now in the 7 days execution challenge. First, identify one task in your work that could eventually be automated. Second, research one AI tool related to your industry. Third, write a short reflection on how AI could transform your field within 10 years. Then, develop one human skill that AI cannot easily replace. Take time to reflect and share your insights about these questions. Question 1. In an AI-driven world, what unique value can humans still provide that machines cannot? Question 2. How should societies balance innovation with ethical responsibility when building AI systems? Explain this idea in your own words. Why is data considered the most powerful resource in the age of artificial intelligence?